Capricorn, welcome to your May 2021 love reading. I am going to go ahead and just jump right in and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and not do that long, drawn-out intro that I usually do, and just go ahead and get straight to the reading, okay? Right. Go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Capricorn and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Capricorn for the month of May 2021. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Capricorn for the month of May 2021? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Capricorn for the month of May 2021? Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time and divide these into 3 stacks. Okay. All right. The card on the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Okay, Ten of Wands is all about carrying those hurts and lessons from our past with us. It might even kind of interfere with the things that are going on in our lives right now. The thing is, the Tens are always about endings. Hold on, I have like a rogue hair tickling my face here. Right. Yeah, it's Tens are about endings. So these are things from your past. There's no need for you to carry them with you. Of course, you know, carry those lessons you've learned and matured, and the enlightenment that you received from those lessons with you, so you can use it in the future, so that you recognize those things when they come back into your life again, because they always do, because every time, you know, especially when you're on a spiritual path, no matter which type of spirituality you are in, when you learn these lessons, there's always going to be a pop quiz, okay? There's always going to be something very similar happen again, just to see if you really learned it and dealt with it. All right, now, the first column is for you. It's for your things that you've been dealing with in the recent past, things that are currently going on in your life, and people and situations that are coming towards you. And you have the Strength card as well as the Ten of Pentacles. In your partner's column, it's the second column, you have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Obstacles and challenges, fears and anxieties. You have the Devil and the Eight of Wands. And in your outcome, you have the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. So it looks like there's been a little bit of trouble going on. This seems like it's kind of like on and off kind of trouble. I'm feeling that you may be with somebody that you've had kind of a on and off type of relationship with, and you know, it's taken a lot of courage and a lot of strength, and it's almost like you're having to use too much force in order to hold on to and maintain this type of relationship. You're putting someone in the place of your king, whether you're male or female or whatever gender that you are, or what gender that you prefer. It's the energy from this. But you're giving that person too much importance according to the way that they have maybe treated you in the past. There's always the chance that they'll snap out of it and they'll become all of a sudden enlightened. But as many times as you have gone back and forth with this push and pull type relationship, I'm just not seeing that it's going to be successful. They have a little too much control over you, okay? And you being Capricorn, that's just not something that sits really well with you. But at the same time, you are someone who is so fiercely loyal that you have a hard time letting go of relationships, because you're always hopeful and you're so loyal that you want to hold on to these relationships, even, you know, when they haven't necessarily been very good to you. So you have Four of Swords and Knight of Pentacles. So you're thinking about this hurt that you've been through. You're doing a little bit of healing. You're trying to figure out what's going on, where it is you want to go. You're moving kind of slow, and that's okay. Because if you're not sure whether you want to completely cut this relationship off and move on, greener pastures or whatever, this is definitely a time where, this gives you a minute to take a breather, just step back to, think about exactly everything that has happened, all the ins and outs of it, all the back and forth. Definitely, if you're separated, you're getting back together. Definitely. That always happens. But is it long term? I just don't really see that happening. I see the devil and the Eight of Wands for your obstacles and challenges. So this is someone that, you feel very bound to them. This is somebody that, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of arguing. There's a lot of love that goes on here, and it's just enough that you stay. It's just enough that keeps you coming back. And this is very, the two of you are very quick to react to each other. There's, I'm just feeling that there's a lot of arguing that goes on here, and you're just not getting the kind of peace that you need in your life, okay? And it's disrupting you. I feel like it's disrupting your sleep. It's disrupting your weight. It's disrupting all the things in your life. It's making you where it's like having brain fog with the other areas in your life, okay? And it just feels very disturbed right now. All right, so with the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, okay, Five of Pentacles, always, they're on the outside, they're crippled, they're broken, it's snowing. You see these Five Pentacles in the window, and they're golden, and it kind of represents the warmth that's going on inside that house or that church. And that it kind of makes you feel kind of broken and lost without them. They have you so emotionally dependent on them that without them, it's almost as if you're in kind of a mourning phase. You may tend to deal with this by being a little promiscuous, by being a little bit of a player, by, going out partying, having a good time, and that may actually be something that's good, especially if you guys are on a break. I'm not condoning, cheating on each other, but if you're separated or you broke up for the moment, there's nothing wrong with going out there and seeing, what else is out there, and the different people who are out there who may treat you much better. All right. Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man in your column. Six of Pentacles and Death in your partner's column. Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups in your obstacles and challenges. And in your outcome, you have the World and the Ten of Swords. Okay. Alrighty. So with this Page of Pentacles, yes, you want the stability. You may even be having a new job offer come around. You might have an advancement that's going on at work, but at the same time, you're still feeling kind of stuck. You want to be with this person, but at the same time, you're not happy with how they treat you. You feel like, this back and forth and back and forth. And like I said, this is for whoever that might have been in a relationship for a while, a couple of years or more. Sometimes my readings feel like they're very specific, and if it suits you and it fits you, then it's for you. If it doesn't, then this particular reading isn't for you. This is just the one that my spirits and my guides are telling me right now. But yeah, you feel as if you're stuck. You feel like, you're not making any further advancements spiritually, financially, emotionally. You feel stuck. And there's an opportunity that's going to be presented to you. Maybe you might change states. Maybe you might change cities, houses, whatever. But there's the feel of an opportunity for advancement that's coming up. And when you do this, you're going to be around new people and new situations, and you're going to, I'm really feeling that there's a new love that's coming in for you. So you have this Death card, and of course, you know, you could very well be dealing with a Scorpio. This is a relationship that has been dead, so to speak, for a long time, and it's definitely time to move on. You've been in a position where you feel like you are the only one who gives to this relationship, and you feel as if you're not getting anything back. This can absolutely deplete you and make you feel as if, you know, you're unappreciated, that you don't have the value that you know that you have. You feel like this person doesn't appreciate your value. All right, obstacles and challenges. Swords are drawn. You're marking those boundaries. You know, you've laid down the law, and guess what? He comes back, or she comes back. They come back. They always come back. When they see you moving on, they see all of the things that they admired and saw in you when the relationship was new, that they've come to take for granted. And so here they come, offering you this love, especially if you're involved, like I said, with a water sign, specifically feeling Scorpio energy. Now, if your partner is treating you when they're not a Scorpio, they may very well have Scorpio energy in their chart, okay, and lots of Scorpio placements. But it's definitely time to let those boundaries be known, okay, that you're not dealing with it anymore. So you've been hurt, you feel betrayed, and like I said at the beginning, when you had this Ten of Wands, tens are about endings. You had the Death card, not only indicating Scorpio, but also indicating the end of a situation. All right, so yeah, they've depleted you. They've made you bleed out emotionally, and as you are separated and as you're moving along and these new opportunities are being presented to you, you're going to have a lot of opportunities for new growth and new advancement. I'm specifically feeling in Florida for some reason. I don't know. It feels like somebody has got a promotion or a job offer in Florida, or you may actually be living in Florida. I don't know. All right. Now, in the third row, we have Five of Wands and the Ace of Swords. In your partner's column, we've got that Five of Swords again and the King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. And in your outcome, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Lover's card. So good. Yes. Okay. So this Five of Wands, it's the same old, same old. You go back, you're back and forth, you're back and forth. Some of that same petty energy. You might get back together for a little bit, weekday, month, couple months, but at the same time, you're just tired of it. It can wear you down mentally, it can wear you down physically, but ultimately you're going to see what is best for you and be able to overcome all of those things. And again, petty arguments, name calling, insults, belittling, berating you, you're walking away from this. You've really and truly had it. You've reached a point where you're just ambivalent. You just don't care anymore about being treated that way. You're going to reach the point, if you have not, you're going to reach this point very soon where you absolutely have no problem cutting somebody out of your life and letting go of that toxicity that comes with this relationship, okay? So we have Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. Things are changing, always for the better. If things are not going great right now, they're going to, the Wheel of Fortune is always turning. You're going to have new things and new opportunities coming into your life. And this is going to be something that is worth fighting for, okay? So this being in your fears and anxieties and the things you do to self-sabotage, don't be afraid to fight for what it is that you want, okay? If you want that relationship, fight for it and make it work. But if you're tired of being treated bad and cheated on and lied to, okay, then it's time for you to go. When you find, you're going to reach that point very soon if you haven't. Now, with in your last column earlier, the last card you had was this Ten of Swords, indicating that, you know, you've been hurt, you've done your healing, you're moving on, new opportunities for growth, and you have the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Lover's card. And this shows me that, you know, with this new beginning, and you see this little doorway right here, the universe is offering you these things, all these things that you want, but in order to receive them, you have to open up. You have to give that out to the world in order to receive it back. You have to eliminate these things from your life that are hurting you and betraying you and keeping you in the stuck situation in order to move on and welcome this new love that's coming into your life. Okay, guys, that's your love reading for May 2021, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you all here very soon. Okay, bye-bye.